Dinosaurs have fascinated us for generations. But just as much, we're captivated by the giant creatures that lived long after the dinosaurs were gone. Both groups, the mighty predators of the Mesozoic and the massive mammals of the Ice Age, could be dangerous. Yet they never met. But what if they did? What if these giants faced each other in battle? Let's imagine how those clashes might have played out. First, let's look at one of the most iconic matchups, Tyrannosaurus rex versus the woolly mammoth. On one side, we have T-Rex, standing over 13 feet tall at the hips, stretching nearly 40 feet long, armed with one of the most powerful bites in the history of life on Earth. On the other side, the woolly mammoth, weighing up to 8 tons, with massive curved tusks and a body built for survival in the Ice Age. How would such a fight unfold? T-Rex would likely charge and aim for the mammoth's side or neck, trying to deliver a crushing bite. The mammoth, in turn, would defend itself with its tusks, attempting to gore or push the predator away. Its sheer weight would help it stay on its feet even against such a powerful attacker. If T-Rex managed to bite into the mammoth's legs, it could cause serious injury. But the mammoth had its own advantage. A well-placed strike with its tusks to the chest or head could be fatal for the dinosaur. And let's not forget, mammoths lived in herds. Against multiple mammoths, T-Rex would stand no chance. So who comes out on top? In a one-on-one duel, T-Rex probably holds a slight edge thanks to its predatory specialization and devastating jaws. But in a herd, the mammoths would drive the tyrant lizard king away, or even kill it, through sheer numbers and teamwork. Gigantosaurus was one of the largest predatory dinosaurs to ever walk the Earth. Living in the Cretaceous period of South America, it stretched nearly 43 feet long and weighed close to 9 tons. On the other side stands Elasmotherium, the giant Ice Age rhinoceros of Eurasia. It measured over 15 feet in length, weighed up to 5 tons, and carried a massive horn that could reach nearly 5 feet long. So how would a battle between these two titans unfold? Gigantosaurus would rely on its size and enormous jaws, aiming to strike at the rhino's side or neck. Elasmotherium, however, would fight back with its horn. A single, well-placed thrust to the chest or head could be deadly. The dinosaur's advantage lies in its predatory design. Gigantosaurus was built to hunt and kill large prey. But Elasmotherium was no easy target. Its horn and massive body made it a kind of armored tank of the Ice Age. Who would come out on top? In a one-on-one fight, Gigantosaurus likely holds the edge thanks to its size and killing bite. Yet if Elasmotherium managed to land a precise strike with its horn, the predator could be seriously injured, or even killed. Velociraptor was one of the smaller but most agile predatory dinosaurs. Living in the late Cretaceous of Asia, it measured about 6 feet long, weighed around 30 to 40 pounds, and carried a deadly curved claw on each foot. Velociraptors likely hunted in packs, giving them a powerful advantage despite their small size. On the other side stands Smilodon, the legendary saber-toothed cat of the Ice Age. Found in the Americas, Smilodon weighed between 350 and 650 pounds, with massive muscles and saber-like canine teeth reaching up to 7 inches long. It was built to take down large prey with explosive power. How would a battle between these two predators unfold? Velociraptor would rely on speed and agility, darting in and slashing with its claws, especially if supported by a pack. Smilodon, however, would counter with sheer strength. A single bite from its saber teeth or a powerful strike from its forelimbs could kill a raptor instantly. The raptor's advantage lies in teamwork and quick strikes. Smilodon's advantage is brute force and the ability to end the fight with one decisive blow. So who would win? In a one-on-one duel, Smilodon almost certainly dominates, it's far larger and stronger. But in a coordinated pack attack, velociraptors might overwhelm the saber-tooth, wearing it down until it falls. It's the clash of a swift pack hunter against a solitary powerhouse with saber-like fangs. Both were icons of their time, and imagining their battle shows us the incredible diversity of nature's predators. Spinosaurus was one of the strangest and largest predatory dinosaurs. Living in the Cretaceous period of North Africa, it reached over 50 feet in length and weighed close to 9 tons. With its long crocodile-like jaws and massive claws, Spinosaurus was built for hunting fish and thriving in rivers and swamps. On the other side stands the short-faced bear, Arctodosimus, one of the largest bears to ever live. During the Ice Age in North America, it stood nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder, could rise over 11 feet when standing upright, and weighed close to a ton. It was fast, powerful, and likely a dominant predator of its time. So how would a battle between these two giants unfold? On land, Spinosaurus would struggle. Its body was adapted for water, making it slower and less stable on solid ground. The short-faced bear, with its speed and strength, could dart in and strike at the dinosaur's legs or body. But near water, the fight changes. Spinosaurus could use its size and jaws to drag the bear into the river, where the bear would be at a serious disadvantage. The dinosaur's advantage lies in sheer size and its ability to dominate in aquatic environments. The bear's advantage is speed, agility, and raw power on land. Who would win? On land, the short-faced bear might have the upper hand, using its speed to outmaneuver the slower dinosaur. But in or near water, Spinosaurus would almost certainly dominate, using its massive jaws and claws to overpower the bear. Carcharodontosaurus was one of the largest predatory dinosaurs of the Cretaceous. Living in North Africa about 100 million years ago, it grew over 40 feet long and weighed nearly 7 tons. Its massive jaws carried teeth up to 8 inches long, making it a true apex predator of its time. On the other side stands Gastornis, a giant flightless bird that lived tens of millions of years later in Europe and North America. Standing nearly 7 feet tall and weighing close to 400 pounds, Gastornis was armed with a powerful beak capable of crushing bone. So how would a battle between these two creatures unfold? Carcharodontosaurus would likely strike immediately, using its size and jaws to overpower the bird. One bite could end the fight in seconds. Gastornis would fight back with its beak, aiming for vulnerable spots like the eyes or neck, but against a predator weighing several tons, its defense would be limited. The dinosaur's advantage is obvious: sheer size, strength, and predatory design. Gastornis's advantage lies in speed and agility, but against such a massive opponent, it wouldn't be enough. Who would win? Realistically, Carcharodontosaurus would dominate almost instantly. Gastornis, despite being impressive in its own era, would be little more than a quick meal for the giant predator. Allosaurus was one of the most famous predators of the Jurassic period. Living about 150 million years ago in North America, it grew nearly 30 feet long and weighed close to 2 tons. With sharp teeth and claws, Allosaurus was a fearsome hunter of its time. On the other side stands Paraceratherium, the largest land mammal to ever walk the earth. This hornless giant rhinoceros lived in Eurasia around 30 million years ago. It stood over 16 feet tall at the shoulder, stretched nearly 26 feet long, and weighed up to 20 tons. So how would a battle between these two giants unfold? Allosaurus would likely try to strike at the rhino's side or neck, using its speed and jaws to inflict damage. But the size difference is enormous. Paraceratherium could crush or knock the dinosaur aside with its sheer mass. Its massive body and strength made it like a living tank. The dinosaur's advantage lies in agility and predatory instincts. The mammal's advantage is its colossal size and weight. Who would win? In a one-on-one fight, Paraceratherium would almost certainly prevail. Allosaurus would struggle to deliver a fatal wound to such a massive animal. However, if allosaurs hunted in groups, they might have a chance to wear the giant down, much like lions today can bring down elephants. All of these battles are, of course, only hypothetical. Dinosaurs and Ice Age creatures could never have met, so we can only imagine how such encounters might have unfolded. Yet these scenarios continue to fascinate us. They reveal the incredible diversity of life on Earth and remind us how different, and how truly impressive, extinct animals were. Through these imagined clashes, we gain a deeper sense of the weapons, strategies, and raw power that nature developed over millions of years.